Now turn to section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about ethical fashion and sustainability, redefining the industry.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Ethical fashion and sustainability are reshaping the global fashion industry, addressing critical issues such as environmental degradation, worker exploitation, and overconsumption. As consumers become more conscious of the impact of their choices, brands and designers are adopting practices that prioritize people, the planet, and profitability in equal measure. One of the most pressing concerns in the fashion industry is its environmental footprint. Fast fashion relies on the rapid production of inexpensive clothing, often at the cost of excessive water usage, chemical pollution, and textile waste. The industry contributes significantly to greenhouse gas emissions, with textile production alone accounting for a large percentage of global emissions. Ethical fashion counters this by promoting the use of sustainable materials such as organic cotton, recycled fibers, and biodegradable fabrics. Brands like Patagonia and Stella McCartney have pioneered efforts to reduce their environmental impact through innovative fabric choices and waste reduction strategies. Worker welfare is another cornerstone of ethical fashion. The fast fashion model often depends on underpaid labor in developing countries, with workers enduring unsafe conditions and long hours. Ethical fashion brands focus on fair wages, safe working environments, and transparency in their supply chains. Initiatives like the Fair Wear Foundation and Fashion Revolution advocate for better working conditions and encourage consumers to question, "Who made my clothes?" Circular fashion is also gaining traction as a sustainable approach. This model emphasizes reusing, recycling, and upcycling clothing to minimize waste. Second-hand stores, clothing rental services, and repair programs are helping consumers extend the life cycle of garments. Moreover, digital tools like blockchain technology are enabling brands to trace the entire life cycle of their products, ensuring accountability and authenticity in sustainability claims. Ethical fashion and sustainability are not just trends but necessary transformations in how the fashion industry operates. By addressing environmental concerns, promoting fair labor practices, and encouraging circular models, the industry can move toward a future that values quality, longevity, and responsibility over mass production and disposability.
That is the end of section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about the role of renewable energy in combating climate change.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Renewable energy plays a pivotal role in addressing the challenges posed by climate change. As the global demand for energy grows, shifting from fossil fuels to renewable sources is critical to reducing greenhouse gas emissions and achieving a sustainable future. Wind, solar, hydroelectric, and geothermal energy are among the most prominent renewable sources that offer cleaner alternatives to traditional energy systems. One of the primary ways renewable energy combats climate change is by reducing carbon dioxide emissions. Fossil fuels, including coal, oil, and natural gas, are the largest contributors to global warming due to their high carbon emissions during combustion. In contrast, renewable energy sources generate power with minimal or no emissions. For example, wind turbines and solar panels harness natural elements to produce electricity without releasing pollutants into the atmosphere. Beyond environmental benefits, renewable energy also enhances energy security and creates economic opportunities. By diversifying energy sources, countries can reduce dependence on imported fossil fuels, making their energy systems more resilient to geopolitical disruptions. Furthermore, the renewable energy sector has become a significant driver of job creation. From manufacturing solar panels to maintaining wind farms, the transition to clean energy generates millions of jobs globally. Innovation is accelerating the adoption of renewables. Advancements in energy storage technology, such as lithium-ion batteries, address the intermittent nature of wind and solar energy, making them more reliable. Smart grids are another technological breakthrough, allowing for efficient integration of renewable energy into existing power systems. Despite its benefits, challenges remain in the widespread adoption of renewables. High initial costs, infrastructure requirements, and resistance from industries reliant on fossil fuels can slow progress. However, supportive policies, international cooperation, and public awareness are helping to overcome these barriers. Initiatives like the Paris Agreement have united nations in their commitment to reduce emissions and promote renewable energy use. Renewable energy is an indispensable tool in the fight against climate change. By embracing clean, sustainable energy sources, humanity can mitigate the impacts of global warming while fostering economic growth and energy resilience for future generations.
That is the end of section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about the impact of mobile phones on communication.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Mobile phones have transformed communication in ways that were unimaginable just a few decades ago. These devices have revolutionized how people interact, share information, and stay connected, shaping modern society in profound ways. One of the most significant impacts of mobile phones is the ability to connect with anyone, anywhere, at any time. With features like text messaging, video calls, and social media integration, communication has become instantaneous and seamless. Mobile phones bridge geographical gaps, allowing families, friends, and colleagues to maintain close relationships despite physical distances. For instance, video conferencing apps like Zoom and WhatsApp have become essential tools for personal and professional communication. Another major shift has been the accessibility of information. Mobile phones have democratized knowledge by providing access to news, educational content, and social networks with just a few taps. They enable people to share real-time updates, fostering a sense of global connectivity and awareness. However, this constant connectivity has also introduced challenges, such as the pressure to respond quickly and the potential for miscommunication in digital interactions. Mobile phones have also redefined professional communication. The workplace has evolved with mobile technology, enabling remote work, instant collaboration, and efficient task management. Apps like Slack, Microsoft Teams, and Google Workspace have become staples in professional settings, streamlining communication across teams and organizations. On the downside, mobile phones have raised concerns about their impact on face-to-face interactions. Over-reliance on mobile devices can lead to reduced attention spans and diminished interpersonal skills. The phenomenon of phubbing, ignoring someone in favor of a mobile device, highlights how these tools can sometimes detract from meaningful in-person connections. Despite these challenges, the impact of mobile phones on communication is overwhelmingly positive. They have not only made communication faster and more convenient but have also empowered individuals to engage in ways previously deemed impossible. As mobile technology continues to evolve, it will likely redefine communication even further, fostering greater connectivity and innovation in how we share and receive information.
That is the end of Section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to Section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about the growth of the sharing economy.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
The sharing economy has rapidly transformed how people access goods and services, redefining traditional business models. At its core, the sharing economy relies on leveraging technology to facilitate peer-to-peer exchanges of resources, such as transportation, accommodations, and even professional services. Platforms like Airbnb, Uber, and TaskRabbit exemplify how the sharing economy has grown into a global phenomenon. One of the key drivers of this growth is the increasing accessibility of technology. Smartphones and apps make it easier for individuals to connect with others who need or offer specific goods or services. This direct connection eliminates intermediaries, reducing costs and improving efficiency. For instance, instead of staying at a hotel, travelers can book unique accommodations directly from property owners through platforms like Airbnb, often at a lower price. The sharing economy also promotes resource efficiency by maximizing the use of underutilized assets. A car sitting idle in a garage or an empty spare bedroom can now generate income for its owner. This model not only benefits individuals financially but also contributes to sustainability by reducing waste and overproduction. Despite its advantages, the sharing economy faces challenges. Regulatory and legal frameworks often struggle to keep pace with these rapidly evolving platforms. Questions about taxation, worker rights, and safety standards frequently arise, leading to conflicts between governments and platform operators. Additionally, the gig economy associated with the sharing economy has sparked debates over job security and benefits for workers. The social implications of the sharing economy are also noteworthy. It fosters a sense of community and trust among participants, as people often rely on reviews and ratings to build credibility. However, concerns about inequality persist, as access to these platforms may be limited by factors such as digital literacy and internet availability. The sharing economy represents a significant shift in how resources are accessed and utilized. While it offers opportunities for innovation, efficiency, and sustainability, addressing regulatory, ethical, and social challenges will be crucial for its continued growth and long-term success.
That is the end of Section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers.